My name is Layla. I work in my family's bakery. It is called Torres Bakery. We make bread, cakes, and pastries every day. The smell of fresh bread fills the air every morning. I love that smell. My father owns the bakery. His name is Mr. Torres. He is a strong man. He works hard. He wakes up at 4 in the morning. He kneads the dough with his big hands. He taught me everything I know. Our bakery is on Main Street. It has been there for 30 years. My grandfather started it, then my father continued. Now I work there too. It is our family's pride. But there is something you need to know. Next to our bakery, there is a restaurant. It is called Benedetti Restaurant. The Benedetti family owns it. They serve pasta, pizza, and Italian food. People love their food, but we do not love them. My father hates the Benedetti family. They hate us too. I do not know why. Nobody really knows. Maybe it started with my grandfather. Maybe something happened long ago. Now it is just the way things are. My father always says, never trust a Benedetti. They are our enemies. I believed him. I never talked to them. I never even looked at their restaurant. When I walked past it, I looked away. That was my life. Simple, safe, predictable. I thought it would always be like that. I was wrong. Every day was the same. I woke up at 5 in the morning. I put on my apron. I went downstairs to the bakery. My father was already there. The oven was hot. The dough was ready. Good morning, Layla, he said. Good morning, Papa. We worked together. We did not need many words. I rolled the dough. He shaped the loaves. We put them in the oven. We waited. Then the bread was ready. Golden, perfect, beautiful. Customers came early. Mrs. Chun bought 2 loaves. Mr. Park bought croissants. Little kids pressed their faces against the window. They wanted cookies. I smiled at them. I gave them cookies. I felt happy. At lunch, I sat with my father. We ate sandwiches. We drank coffee. He told me stories about my grandfather. He told me about the old days. This bakery is our life, Layla, he said. We must protect it. I know, Papa, but sometimes I felt lonely. I had no friends my age. I worked all day. I went home. I slept. Then I did it again. One Saturday, my father sent me to the market. We needed flour and eggs. I took a basket. I walked down the street. The market was busy. People were everywhere. Vendors shouted. Children ran around. I liked the noise. It felt alive. I went to the flour stand. I bought 2 big bags. They were heavy. I carried them to the egg stand. Then it happened. Someone bumped into me. Hard. I dropped 1 bag of flour. It fell on the ground. Flour exploded everywhere. White powder covered my shoes, my jeans, my hands. Oh no, I am so sorry. I looked up. A young man stood in front of me. He had dark hair, brown eyes, a kind face. He looked worried. I did not see you, he said. I am really sorry. He bent down. He picked up the bag. He tried to brush the flour off my clothes. His hands moved quickly, nervously. It is okay, I said. It was an accident, he smiled. A small, gentle smile. Let me buy you a new bag, he said. No, this one is fine. Are you sure? Yes, we stood there, looking at each other. Something felt strange, good strange. My name is Marco, he said. My heart stopped. Marco Benedetti. I knew his face now. I had seen him before, walking past our bakery, going into the restaurant. He was one of them. I have to go, I said. I grabbed my bags. I walked away fast. My heart was beating hard. But I looked back once. He was still standing there, watching me. I could not stop thinking about him. Marco, his smile, his kind eyes, the way he said sorry. I told myself, Layla, stop it. He is a Benedetti. He is the enemy. But my heart did not listen. 2 days later, I went to the market again. I did not need anything. I just went. Maybe I wanted to see him. Maybe I did not. I was confused. He was there, at the fruit stand, buying tomatoes. He saw me. He smiled. Hi, he said. Hi, we talked, just a little about the weather, about the market, about nothing important, but it felt important. The next week, I saw him again. Then again, it was not an accident anymore. We both knew it. One day he said, Do you want to sit? Just for a few minutes? I should have said no. I should have walked away, but I said yes. We sat on a bench in the park. We talked about our lives. He told me about the restaurant, about his mother, about cooking. I told him about the bakery, about my father, about bread. I love the smell of your bakery, he said. Every morning I smell it. It makes me happy, I smiled. Really? Really? We met again the next day, and the next, and the next. We met secretly. In the park, behind the library. At the coffee shop on the edge of town, I felt alive. I felt happy. I felt in love, but I also felt guilty. Every time my father looked at me, I felt like a liar. Because I was lying. I was hiding Marco. I was hiding my heart. One night, Marco held my hand. He looked into my eyes. Layla, he said, I think I love you. I felt tears in my eyes. I think I love you too. Then we should tell them. Our families. We should tell the truth. Fear filled my chest. No, not yet. They will not understand, but we cannot hide forever, I know. But please, not yet, he nodded. But I saw sadness in his eyes. I knew this could not last. Something had to break. And soon it did. It was a Tuesday evening. I came home late. I had been with Marco. We walked by the river. We talked about the future, about dreams. I felt happy, light, free. But when I opened the door, my father was standing there. His arms were crossed. His face was red, angry. Where were you? He asked. I was just walking. Do not lie to me, Layla. My heart dropped. What do you mean? Mrs. Chun saw you. With that boy. That Benedetti boy. Everything stopped. The air, my breath, time. Papa, I can explain. Explain what? That you have been seeing him? That you have been lying to me? His voice was loud, too loud. Papa, please listen. No, you listen. That family is our enemy. They have always been. And now my own daughter is with one of them? Tears ran down my face. I love him, Papa. He stared at me, shocked, hurt. Love? You do not know what love is. You are young. You are foolish. I am not foolish. Then stop seeing him now, or you are not my daughter any more. His words cut me like a knife. I ran to my room. I cried into my pillow. I cried until I had no tears left. The next day, I tried to call Marco. He did not answer. I went to the park. He was not there. Finally, I went to the restaurant. I stood outside. I was scared, but I needed to see him. He came out. His face was sad, tired. Layla, he said softly, what happened? My mother knows. Someone told her. She is furious. What did she say? She said I must never see you again. She said your family ruined ours long ago. She said you are dangerous. That is not true. I know. But she believes it, and my family, they are watching me now. Always. We stood in the cold, two people in love, two people trapped. What do we do? I asked. I do not know. I felt my world falling apart. We agreed to meet one last time, at midnight. In the park, where no one could see us, I waited on the bench. The air was cold. The stars were bright. I shivered, not from cold, from fear. Then I saw him, walking slowly, his hands in his pockets, his head down. He sat next to me. We did not speak for a long time. Finally, he said, I do not want to lose you. I do not want to lose you either. But our families ... They will never accept this. I knew he was right. But I did not want to believe it. Maybe we can run away, I said. Start a new life. Somewhere else. He looked at me, sadness in his eyes. And leave everything? Our families? Our homes? If we have to. He shook his head. Layla, I love you. I really do. But maybe love is not enough. Those words broke me. Do not say that. I have to. Because it is true. We can love each other, but we cannot destroy our families. We cannot tear everything apart. Tears fell down my face, hot, heavy. So this is it? We just ... give up? He took my hands. He held them tight. I do not want to. But I do not see another way. I pulled my hands away. I stood up. I could not look at him. Then I guess this is goodbye. I walked away, fast. I did not look back. If I did, I would break completely. Behind me, I heard him cry. Soft, quiet, but I kept walking. The next few weeks were the hardest of my life. I worked in the bakery. I smiled at customers. I pretended everything was fine. But inside I was empty. My father tried to talk to me, but I did not answer. I was angry. Hurt. At night, I lay in bed. I thought about Marco. I wondered if he thought about me too. One evening, I was closing the bakery. I locked the door. I turned around, and there he was, Marco, standing across the street. We stared at each other. Neither of us moved. Then I did something crazy. I crossed the street. I walked up to him. Why are you here? I asked, because I cannot stop thinking about you. Me too, Layla. I made a mistake. I should not have given up. I should have fought, then fight now. He took a deep breath. I told my mother the truth. I told her I love you. I told her I am not giving up. My heart jumped. What did she say? She was angry, but she listened. For the first time, she really listened. Hope filled my chest. I told my father too, I said. I told him this is my life, my choice. And I choose you, Marco smiled. A real smile. A beautiful smile. So what now? Now we try. We show them that love is stronger than old fights. We show them that we can change things. It was not easy. My father did not forgive me right away. Marco's mother did not either. There were arguments, tears, silences, but slowly things changed. One day, my father came into my room. He sat on my bed. "Layla," he said, "I do not understand this. I do not like it, but I see how you look at him. And I remember how I looked at your mother." Tears filled my eyes. "Papa ... just ... be careful. And be happy." That was enough. Months passed. Marco and I stayed together. Our families began to talk. Not much, but a little. One Sunday, Marco's mother came to the bakery. She bought bread. She looked at me. "This is good bread," she said. "Thank you," she nodded. Then she left. It was a small moment, but it meant everything. Now Marco and I walk down Main Street together. Hand in hand. People stare. Let them. I learned something important. Real love is not easy. It takes courage. It takes honesty. It takes fighting for what you believe in. My name is Layla, and this is my story. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel and see the next story to learn even more.